Comrades, I'm a member of the Socialist Party, Socialist Students and the Trade Union Unite. Today we have an opportunity to demand change. Workers across the country are taking strike action against real terms pay cuts, austerity and privatisation. The government is implementing many anti-trade union laws. They are currently proposing minimum service levels which would make striking less effective. The government has been plaguing us with cuts, austerity and privatisation. This is causing people to die because there are not enough beds in NHS hospitals. People are choosing between heating and eating because the inflation is so high and caused by companies like Shell, let alone British Gas, recording profits of £32.2 billion, causing real terms pay cuts. This Tory government doesn't seem to be budging to help us. Us young people want a future where we have public services for all, but this Tory government only seems to be cutting them. However, this Tory government is divided and weak. This is why the trade union should call for 24 hours of coordinated action on budget day the 15th of March. And the trade union should also call for an immediate general election. However, is Labour still an alternative? Will Labour stand on picket lines? Should we let a party that stopped Jeremy Corbyn, who has been proven to have done nothing wrong and been proven innocent, standing as a candidate? Labour has also implemented cuts and privatised services in their councils. Is this a party really standing for ordinary working class people, or is it just another Tory party?
Another Tory party.
This is why we should have a political alternative. And if Labour or any establishment party won't stand for the working class people, then we should.
Yeah.
The trade unions should stand their own candidates against pro-austerity politicians. The trade union should also call a conference to discuss forming a new mass workers' party against cuts and austerity. But whilst we are waiting for this, the Trade Unionist and Socialist Coalition stands as candidates against cuts, austerity and privatisation. If you agree with our core policies, then maybe you should stand as an anti-cuts candidate. Whilst capitalism gives us one reform, they will take another away. We have seen this with the NHS and welfare state. This is why we need a socialist transformation of society, where we have high quality public services and where people have enough money to live. This would include nationalising the big corporations, such as energy, mail, rail and water under democratic workers' control and management, and only compensate the shareholders, improve the needs, and not the fat cat billionaires. We also need to scrap 0-hour contracts, whilst having a £15 an hour minimum wage, which increases in line with inflation, and is the same for all ages. I would also like to send one more message to this rotten, corrupt Tory government. That enough is enough, and forward to socialism.
I told you we'd went. A lot of what Adam said is right. We must all get together as a working class to overcome what's going on at the moment. The last few months, it's been